hang up. Hold the phone, we'll keep you posted on that. Coming up now, one of the rarest gems on earth. Highly, highly coveted by collectors out there. It's one of the only times in the history of HSN that we've ever even seen a Demantoid garnet, that rare, gorgeous green. $479.90. This is available with 3 flexible payments. It appraised at over $1,000. The setting is so beautiful. A lot of you will wear this as a wedding ring. A lot of you will wear this as a great right-hand ring.
Engagement ring.
Exactly. Engagement ring, anniversary ring. That is breathtakingly beautiful. Tell us a little bit, again, Demantoid garnet is something that we have maybe in all my years here, maybe once or twice we've seen this stone.
Well, it's considered to be one of the rare, it is by far the rarest garnet in the world. And garnet, is a really interesting category of gems. There are a lot of really rare gemstones within the garnet family. This is the rarest of them all.
Wow.
And it is one of the most desired gems. When I first learned about this gemstone and saw it, I never even realized that this actual gemstone has more brilliance and fire than diamonds do. Wow. So you want to take this out into the natural daylight, and you will see a brilliance and a sparkle to this. Now, it's in many of the Russian crown jewels. It was used by the Russian czars, discovered in the Ural Mountains of Russia, same as Alexandrite, that same really rare part of the world. Fabergé eggs. It is, you just don't walk into your average jewelry store and say, can I see your selection of Demantoid garnet? They'd be like, well, we could go through a book possibly and show you, but we're really talking about here one of the most desired collectible gems in the world, and it's just beautiful.
It is. It's
really just elegant,
stunning. I love the setting of this ring. This ring is divine.
This
ring looks just like a princess ring. We're going to show it to you on Kate. We're going to see some close-ups on the turntable as well, so you can get a full spectrum of this ring. But if you'd like it, it's 505-299. Don't wait, because fewer than 150 left, and that's it. I don't know. It's not like you have a bunch of these sitting around.
Absolutely.
It's not like, gee, Bob, can we get a couple hundred more of these?
Well, whatever rough we have, we do have some rough. Whatever roughs we cut directly from the rough. Whatever we have, we could never replace that rough, Colleen. It's irreplaceable. So again, really, truly, and by the way, this is the single largest Demantoid garnet that I have ever shown anyone in any piece of jewelry that I've ever done in my entire career. And that's going on a pretty long time at this point. This is a 6x4 oval now in the world of gemstones, but in the world of rare gemstones, this is a huge, huge Demantoid.
Absolutely it is, and now with everybody ordering, there's not even 100 of these left. I'm super excited you're getting it. It's a I love the way it feels on the hand. It's the perfect size. It's not too big. It's not too small. It's just the right, you can see, the scale is so lovely on this ring. People will wonder, what is that? What are you wearing? It looks like thousands of dollars on your hand, and it appraised at well over $1,000.
Oh, go get this appraised. If you have, go walk into your favorite, maybe you shop at go into the most expensive jewelry store in wherever you live and bring this in, and they're going to go out of their mind. I mean, because they probably have never seen it.
Right.
It's that rare. It's literally like going to the Smithsonian Museum and checking out the gem collection. Look at the quality of this. Again,
look at that.
Okay, take it out into the natural daylight. Again, when I first saw this, I was like, oh my God, there's no such thing as a gemstone that has more brilliance than a diamond. Yeah, absolutely, it does. It actually has more fire and more intensity of brilliance than a diamond does.
It does. I mean, you can see, look at the sparkle coming off that stone. And as you said, Bob, there are different species of green garnet, right?
Correct.
Different types.
Savorite garnets. There are many different species
grossular
grossular is a minty green, wonderful, beautiful stone. But by far, this is in its own category of all gemstones of the world, but in the world of garnets, which are a very rare family. I mean, it's really kind of cool, because there could be garnets that are inexpensive and then some that are the most expensive gemstones in the entire world.
Exactly. People don't even realize when you hear garnet, you think it only comes in red, but it does come in these rare exotics. It's just that they're usually only collectors get these.
Correct.
These are collector's stones. These are stones that are coveted by people that have just, a fascination and an unlimited budget for collecting these rare exotics. That's why when you see $1,000 appraisal on this, that's the lowest appraisal that came back for this ring. So there were all the other appraisals were higher than that. So this is not an expensive. I
know you love going to the Tucson Gem Show, which I love too, which is a fascinating place to go, because all these gem dealers walk around and just talk about, and there are maybe 1 or 2 people that show 1 or 2 pieces in a showcase, and it's one of their prized gemstones. That's why when I was originally able to buy enough rough to create 50 rings here for HSN, I mean, that's so rare to see these in this quality, in this size. So just absolutely fabulous. And I think that it really belonged in a mounting like this. I mean, I really think this is sort of more of a grand piece.
That's it. You know, when we talk about generations 1912, remember, this doesn't look like the rings that they made back then. It is identical. It's an exact replica. They are using the same molds from over 100 years ago. We're talking about Victorian influence into Art Nouveau, yes, Edwardian, Art Deco, the retro 1940s.
I love that. That's my favorite.
Incredible era that's why when you hear, you know, the influence of that time, the 1920s, the 1930s, the 1940s, when you hear about the influence of everything from fashion design to architecture to jewelry design, it's because every generation falls in love with it. It just stays so strong. It has such a huge influence on jewelry design. Right now, when you see the designs that the young women are choosing in wedding sets, engagement rings, things like that, it always has a nod to those retro looks of the early 1900s, and that's why I think it's fun that you were able to own an exact piece. Bob's family, they preserved over time these molds that were creating this gorgeous jewelry. By the way, these are almost sold out. I'm super excited you're getting it. We had about 200 total. We have about 50 left with everybody ordering. I am thrilled you're able to get it. You will love it. You're one of the only women in the whole world that will ever own this ring. Remember, these are rare, old, beautiful molds that have been preserved that, again, originally they were using platinum and these exotic stones, and now it's solid sterling silver, but they're all, it looks like platinum. Your jewelry looks exactly like solid white gold.
Thanks. Well, everything is completely bathed in rhodium, which is a member of the platinum family.
Exactly.
And so, you know, all of these were originally manufactured and made to be in gold, so there's a lot of weight to them. There's a lot, you know, we don't play around with our pieces. We really are gold and platinum manufacturers. That's really where our beginning comes from. And so we're doing this as an opportunity for so many of you to be able, with the crazy prices of the gold market today, that you can afford something, but then at the same time not skimp. The engraving is still done by hand exactly the same way we would do it if we were manufacturing you a $2,000, $3,000 piece of jewelry in platinum. We don't skimp.
No.
So I don't think there's many, I know there's nobody in the world that's doing this really at this point.
I don't think you know how to skimp. I really don't.
No, it's not really, you know what, thank you. That's not really in my, I don't really like, I love this ring too. Is this not cool? And you just, you know, it's funny because you kind of like, I don't know, you're a little scary sometimes, Colleen. I think you pick up, Colleen picks up the vibes. We didn't even talk about